Show. I'm Ronny Chieng. We got so much to talk about tonight. The House throws an Epstein release party. Leslie Jones stops by to roast air travel. And American politics has finally gotten too crazy for even Marjorie Taylor Greene. So let's kick things off with another installment of the very normal and not shady handling of the Epstein files.
It's pretty boring stuff.
We've learned a lot in the last week about the monsters that Jeffrey Epstein surrounded himself with. But let's not forget, he also surrounded himself with total f***ing losers.
Harvard professor and former Treasury Secretary under Bill Clinton, Larry Summers. On Monday night, Summers said he is stepping back from public commitments after messages between him and Epstein were released where he asked the sex offender for advice about pursuing a young woman he described as his mentee. And Epstein described himself as Summers' wingman.
Wow, really? I can't believe this guy needed help getting laid. Why are you asking Jeffrey Epstein to be your wingman? You are the president of Harvard, Larry Summers. Just ask Harvard to do a study on how to make you f***able. And by the way, Larry Summers is married, but he's all over these emails asking Epstein about girls like he just got his first pube.
On March 16th, 2019, Summers wrote, "We talked on phone. I said, 'What are you up to?' She said, 'I'm busy.' I said, 'Awfully coy you are.' Tone was not of good feeling."
Tone was not of good feeling. Awfully coy you are. Here's a tip on girls. They don't like guys who talk like Yoda. And if you're wondering, when did Larry Summers stop emailing Jeffrey Epstein about women? The answer is up until he couldn't.
In June of 2019, Summers asked Epstein about the chances of getting, quote, horizontal with a woman. Epstein responded that Summers needed to play the long game. Epstein was arrested soon after.
Yeah, I kind of actually feel a little bad for Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, the walls are closing in on him at this point, and he still has to teach this dork game. It's like texting, it's hard to talk, hiding from feds, keep negging. But the Epstein emails are just a gross appetizer here. Everyone is still waiting for the disgusting main course, the DOJ's Epstein files. For months, Trump has done everything he can to prevent the release of these files. He's tried persuading Republicans not to vote for it. Then he tried threatening them. Then he tried pointing up at the sky and going, "Whoa, what's over there? What is that?" But nobody looked except for Tommy Tuberville, who is actually still looking. But when it became clear that the House was going to ignore Trump and vote to release the Epstein files anyway, Trump backtracked and said, "Oh, yeah, do that. That's also what I want." Which is why today the vote passed unanimously. Almost.
In a rare show of unity, the vote was 427-1. Louisiana Republican Congressman Clay Higgins, the only member voting against this bill.
Okay, does Clay Higgins represent the 3rd Congressional District of Epstein Island? Who even is this guy? Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Now I believe this is a guy who would vote to block the Epstein files. I mean, he doesn't need the DOJ to release them. He's just going to steal them from Indiana Jones later. But aside from him, all the House Republicans voted against Trump. Even his most ardent supporter, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Georgia representative and woman who just started taking her meds. Trump was so mad, he called her a traitor this weekend. And I bet that got her back in line.
I was called a traitor by a man that I fought for 6 years for. Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves.
Okay, what the is happening with Marjorie Taylor Greene? Did she get the severance surgery? Was she bit by a radioactive Rachel Maddow? Like, she's getting so liberal that a month from now she's going to be performing on NPR's Tiny Desk. I mean, and how dare she? How dare she imply that Trump serves foreign countries? Okay? The president is out here every day thinking about America first.
President Trump rolled out the red carpet for Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
Okay, look. Sometimes America first means Saudi Arabia first. But so what? He rolled out a red carpet for MBS. It's not like Trump is endorsing everything he's done.
Your Royal Highness, the U.S. intelligence concluded that you orchestrated the brutal murder of a journalist.
You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it, and we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that.
Yeah, hey, shut up. A little etiquette, please. This man is a guest in our country. Why are you asking him about the journalist he bonesawed? It's like no one has manners anymore. Trump is dealing with a lot of shit right now. Okay, he lost the Epstein vote, being mean to his best friend. One more reasonable question, and he's gonna lose it.
Mr. President, why wait for Congress to release the Epstein files? Why not just do it now?
You know, it's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. I think you are a terrible reporter. It's the way you ask these questions. You start off with a man who's highly respected, asking him a horrible, insubordinate, and just a terrible question. And you could even ask that same exact question nicely. You're all psyched up. Somebody psychs you over at ABC. You're going to psych it. You're a terrible person and a terrible reporter.
Well, I hope you guys are happy. Would it have killed you to ask MBS about the murder nicely? Just a little, excuse me, Crown Prince, will you be so kind as to stop murdering my colleagues? Pretty please. Please. And as for releasing the Epstein files, Donald Trump's position has been very clear. Kind of.
I just want to be super clear on your position. Do you want to see that pass the Senate? Would you sign that bill if it gets to your desk?
Sure I would. Let the Senate look at it. Let anybody look at it. But don't talk about it too much because, honestly, I don't want to take it away from us. It's really a Democrat problem.
It's a Democrat problem. So you don't want to talk about it to help them? That's nice. For more on the release of these files, we go live to Washington, D.C. with Josh Johnson. Josh, seems like Trump can't figure out his position on the Epstein files.
Wrong again, Ronnie. All right, I've been talking to President Trump, and he's always had one position. The Epstein files will expose the sex crimes of the Democratic Party. It's the most explosive story of the century. So shut up and let's move on.
Okay, but you just said it's the most explosive story of the century.
You better believe it is. This shit is gonna blow your mind. They got photos of Bill Clinton and Larry Summers double teaming a goat. All right? So take a quick look and then forget about it so we can talk about how Trump's getting rid of pennies.
Oh, wait, are you serious?
Yeah, you heard me. No more pennies. No more pennies. No more Why aren't y'all clapping?
Okay, wait, stop. Wait, stop. Wait, go back to the Clinton and Larry Summers a goat thing. What was that?
Well, Bill Clinton was, but Larry Summers couldn't close the deal with the GOAT. This man has no game. It was sad to watch. More sad than gross, even.
Okay, but still, this is juicy stuff.
Oh, the juiciest. There's also 4K video of Chuck Schumer and Bill Clinton double teaming a GOAT. All right? Clinton had to get Larry Summers out of there. He was killing the whole vibe.
Okay. Oh my God, this is all insane.
I know. No GOAT is safe. But what's more insane is grocery prices. Did you know that under Donald Trump, free samples are now free? You're welcome, America.
Okay, wait. If there's video of these sex crimes, can't Trump just release it?
Hell yeah, he can. He wants it out there now.
Okay, then why doesn't he just release it now?
He is. Right after the House signs the petition, so the Senate can sign the petition, so that he can sign the petition to get it out there in like 8 months. It's called suspense.
Okay, but why wait if it will ruin the Democrats forever?
Because that would be too fast. You ever bite into ice cream too quick and then you get a brain freeze? Do you want that to happen to the whole country? I see you, Ronnie.
Okay, Josh, I'm more confused now than when we started.
Then my work here is done. In fact, I gotta head out. Larry Summers needs my help. He's at a petting zoo striking out right now. Help is on the way, Larry.
More than I needed to know. Josh Johnson, everybody. Yeah.